data and accessibility to data is going to be always at the center of the success of a business. Like, I've never seen a business in my life where you don't give data to the business and the business does better. It's usually the opposite. The more data you give to a business, the better performance you get.
I mean, I guess I'm this fan of understanding what data you need, and not an abundance of data. Because I've also worked with clients that have
Too much
wanting
data.
too much data, and they don't actually know what they're going to do with it, but they're very confident because they have all this data that they're going to use it for something.
Yeah, and I mean, half of the work is getting the data, but the other half is knowing how to use the data and what models to use that data. So I think, like, you make a good point there. Google is trying to make it very simple for companies to use that data. Actually, Google uses the data for them, but it would be nice to also know what the data is, because maybe I can make a decision for another of my channels with that data, but I need to have it to do that.
I mean, we would be able to, and I think like that. I mean, a good example um, is a company that does extremely well on SEO. Prior, like with the search query report, together with a simpler type of setup in terms of campaign than PMax, and you're able to balance paid and SEO in a good way, so you don't overspend on non-relative sort of
Yeah.
keywords, and all of a sudden when PMax comes, because like it's being switched on. I mean, what is the first term they go for? Well, this brand.
Yeah.
And then secondly, we'll go for all the other sort of search queries that are related to where you are relatively high up organically to sort of top three. So they start eating itself down, and your SEO, while you paid goes up like that, and your spend keeps going, your SEO goes up, goes down the opposite.